Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambala. Today is Thursday, the 19th week in Ordinary Time. And our reading today is taken from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. Peter approached Jesus and asked him, "Lord, if my brother sins against me, how often must I forgive him? As many as 7 times?" And Jesus answered, "I say to you, not 7 times, but 77 times. That is why the kingdom of heaven may be likened to a king who decided to settle accounts with his servants. When he began the accounting, a debtor was brought before him who owed him a large amount. Since he had no way of paying it back, his master ordered him to be sold, along with his wife and his children and all of his property, in payment of the debt. At that the servant fell down, did him homage, and said, 'Be patient with me, I will pay you back in full.' Moved with compassion, the master of that servant let him go and forgave him the loan. When the servant had left, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him a much smaller amount. He seized him, started to choke him, demanding, 'Pay back what you owe.' Falling to his knees, the fellow servant begged him, 'Be patient with me, and I will pay you back.' But he refused. Instead, he had the fellow servant put in prison until he paid back the debt. And when the other servants saw what had happened, they were deeply disturbed. And when their master had reported the whole affair, his master summoned him and said to him, 'You wicked servant, I forgave you your entire debt because you begged me to. Should you not have had pity on your fellow servant as I had pity on you?' Then in anger, his master handed him over to the torturers until he would pay back his debt. So will my heavenly Father do to you, unless each of you forgives his brother from his heart." When Jesus finished these words, he left Galilee and went to the district of Judea across the Jordan. Gospel of the Lord. Well, in yesterday's gospel, I mentioned you do yourself a big favor in forgiving people because you unload upon yourself a burden that you're carrying. The other aspect of forgiving is that all of us are in need of forgiveness from the Lord. For all of us sin, and all of us need his grace, all of us need his compassion, all of us need his mercy. And God is willing to pour that out upon us, but he expects us to act that same way towards others. Our relationship with God is never just me and God. It's me and God and our neighbor and the other people around us. Our relationship is like a trinity. It's our relationship with God reaching out to someone else. God forgives me, so I must forgive others.